Are you thinking about moving to Chicago or possibly the suburbs and you're worried about the cost of living? I totally get it. That's why I made this video on the cost of living of Wheaton, Illinois. I'm a local realtor. I'm Amy Pearson. I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago. I've lived in Chicago as well for many years. And I know firsthand prices keep going up. So I'm giving my insider info because I'm a local realtor and I'm a mom. So I know the inside scoop on what's happening here in the suburbs. If you or anyone you know is looking to move there, feel free to reach out. Info is below. I'd love to help you out. And if you like my videos, subscribe, please. I do weekly videos on community information, real estate info, driving tours, and community happenings in suburbs. So let's get started. All right, so Wheaton, Illinois versus Chicago. Wheaton is a suburb of Chicago. It is located on a train line just outside, it's a little bit outside the city. I'd say it's about a 40-minute drive average without traffic. But there's a lot happening there. The downtown has grown a lot, and I'm gonna give you the cost of living comparison to Chicago because everyone is concerned about cost of living, prices, grocery, gasoline. Let's get started. All right, so we're comparing Chicago to Wheaton. The average rent prices in Wheaton are 30% lower than Chicago. That's a big difference. Restaurant prices in Wheaton are 24% lower than Chicago. Let's give an example. A meal for 2 people, mid-range restaurant, 3-course meal. That sounds like a great deal to me. Chicago would be $80, I'm guessing without alcohol. Wheaton would be around $60. It's 25% cheaper to go out to dinner in Wheaton. How about, let's compare a domestic beer. 1 pint draft. In Chicago would be $7. In Wheaton, it'd only be $4. So that's a 42% cheaper to get a beer in Wheaton. What else do we have? Eggs. Eggs are a hot topic lately. Eggs are 35% cheaper in Wheaton. Eggs are about $3. That's save you money at the grocery store right there. One place you will not be saving money is on your train line tickets. So if you do have to take a train daily to Chicago, if you get a monthly train pass, it would be around $100. So it would be 25% more in Wheaton than Chicago because you have to travel further on the metro train line. So that's something where it is more money in Wheaton than Chicago. Something a little fun about leisure and sports, fitness clubs, a monthly fee for 1 adult. It is around $30. That's a really good deal. In Chicago, it's about $66. So it's 54% cheaper in Wheaton. All right, childcare. This is a popular one. I get asked all the time, how much is childcare? Is it more expensive? Less expensive than where they currently live? So preschool, full day private for 1 child in Wheaton is $2,000. In Chicago, it's $1,800. So it's actually 6.8% more in Wheaton. I will say childcare is not as hard to get into as Chicago. Chicago is very competitive to get into daycares. It's long wait lists. I remember trying to get my daughter into daycare in Chicago, and it was very tricky. Suburbs, not as hard to get into daycares. All right, another comparison would be rent per month. A 1-bedroom in the city center, so like the downtown if we're looking at Wheaton, would be around $1,250. Compared to Chicago, $2,000. So it's 38% cheaper in Wheaton to rent an apartment. So those are some comparisons on Wheaton versus Chicago. If you're looking for some place that's maybe a little bit more affordable, the suburbs are more affordable than downtown Chicago. I've gotten people saying, oh, these suburbs are expensive. When you do the numbers analysis, it's actually more affordable to live in the suburbs than downtown Chicago. So consider Wheaton possibly for your next place to live or rent. I'm Amy Pearson. I'm a local realtor. If you're anyone looking to buy or sell, feel free to reach out. Info is below. I'd love to help them out. I've got another great video coming up that I think you're gonna like. Stick around.